Hey ladies and gentlemen, Steven here from Red Essence, and in today's Cafleurebon contributor video, I will be going over 14 incredible musk fragrances that you should know about. This is a collaboration between Michelyn Camen, who is the editor-in-chief of Cafleurebon, and Francois Henin from Jovoy, Paris. This is a curation project started by Michelyn Camen, and it has been in the works now for 8 months. I am excited to talk to you about these 14 amazing musk fragrances, so make sure to stay tuned. Now, before I begin this video and I tell you all about this incredible giveaway courtesy of Jovoy, and I also tell you how you can enter and all of these incredible musk fragrances, 14 of them in total, I do want to mention that if you are a fan of fragrance-related content, if you like top lists, reviews, giveaways, and more, please do consider supporting this channel by subscribing to it. Also, make sure to enable all notifications by clicking on the bell icon and give this video a thumbs up. It would help out tremendously with the YouTube algorithm. So as many of you probably know, or you may not know, I have been a contributing journalist for Cafleurebon since May of 2021. It's been such an incredible partnership and an amazing opportunity. I've been having a lot of fun over these past few months, and the Cafleurebon team recently had the opportunity to collaborate with Jovoy to curate this box. Now, I'm going to leave all of the information for it down below. The box is 75 euros. I do not make any kickback from this, but it would mean a lot if you would check this out, because this is such an amazing opportunity and an incredible way to sample 14 of the best musk fragrances in the industry, and all of the fragrances are carried at Jovoy. All of the information is going to be down below. There's free shipping. The 75 euros is the price, and this is just such an awesome thing that the Cafleurebon team did in collaboration with Jovoy. And of course, I selected a fragrance for this box as well, and I'm going to tell you what it is. I'll save it for last, but I think all of the fragrances mentioned in this video are absolutely awesome. And if you would like to enter for your chance to win any one of the fragrances mentioned in this video, all you have to do is follow the link to cafleurebon.com down below, and I want you to read through the article, leave a quality comment, make sure that you are a registered reader, and just abide by all of the dates and all of the stipulations mentioned in the article, and just check back on the day that is mentioned to see if you've won, and you can win a full-size bottle of any fragrance that is mentioned in this list. And so, super exciting. I think the entire team at Cafleurebon chose some incredible fragrances, and I'm also excited to talk to you about the one that I chose because I own a bottle and it's one of my favorite, if not my favorite, musk fragrance. And so some of these I personally discovered for the first time after smelling them from this curated box. But again, really awesome opportunity, 75 euros, free shipping. All of the information is going to be down below. So the first fragrance that I want to talk about is by Cristian Provenzano, and it's called Musk Poudre. Now, I've already sprayed these cards, and so this one is kind of on the powdery side. Of course, you have the namesake of the perfume. There is musk in there, but then you also get some patchouli, some powdery qualities, a bit of a floral touch in this as well. This is really sensual, kind of romantic. I can see somebody enjoying this on a date night as well. And of course, all of the people who picked each one of these fragrances are going to be listed down below in the description section. So of course, I would love to give everyone credit. The next fragrance is by Parfumeur. I've actually done a video on one of their fragrances. This one is called Baie du Nepal Saffron Oud. And so this is a little bit on the spicy side, and of course you have the namesake, which is saffron. So you have saffron combined with musk, and then in the base you also have sandalwood and oud. So this one is going to be a little bit on the heavier side. You do have that agarwood that is sort of bolstering up the other ingredients. You have that really pleasant spicy quality, but I don't think it overshadows the musk, the sandalwood, and some of those ingredients in the base that I think are very likable, very addictive. This is a very unique spin on a musk fragrance, and I'm really enjoying it. The next one is called Porter Sapo by Roberto Greco, and oh, this opens up really bright, luminous, kind of fresh, a little floral as well. As a matter of fact, in the heart, you have narcissus, jasmine, ylang-ylang, iris, and rose. So you have this plentiful bouquet in the heart. You have a bunch of floral ingredients. It actually leans on the exotic side of things as well. And so I'm really enjoying the exotic quality of this musk-based fragrance. And so it kind of smells like sensual skin, you know, and that's one of the reasons why we thought of a Musk box, or I should say Michelyn, who is the founder of Cafleurebon.com. She chose Musk because, you know, during the quarantine, we weren't able to be around a lot of other people and we were kind of isolated in our homes. And, you know, you think of Musk, you think of the smell of skin and giving somebody a hug, and there's a certain intimate nature about it. And so I really like the concept behind the box and the reason why these fragrances were selected. But this is an awesome one that I recently discovered, and I think I may consider purchasing this one as well because I can see myself wearing it quite a bit. The next one I want to talk about is by the brand Jeroboam. I've also done a couple of videos on this brand. This one is called BOHA, and this one opens up with actually a touch of almond. So there's green almond in here, and I love the almond combined with the florals. It's a very clean and intimate perfume, a little bit on the more subtle side of things, but you will get that musk in the base, in addition to mysterious musks, which is how it's listed in the note breakdown. There's ambery wood, oak moss, and sandalwood. So there are some woodsy tonalities and some woodsy tendencies, but I'm really enjoying that almond characteristic that's in here in combination with the jasmine, the orange blossom, the gardenia. So it has a very clean white floral sort of a vibe, but I mostly get almond and musk. I really love that one too. The next one is called Smerlado by Sylvaine Delacourte, and oh, this one has a very bright, starchy quality about it. As a matter of fact, initially, I thought this had iris in it. Iris or tuberose or something like really starchy about it. And then I noticed there's actually no iris. And I think it's the cedar leaf that is giving off that vibe. It does also open up with an unconventional citrusy ingredient, which is the note of yuzu. And then in the heart, you have angelica, hawthorn, and rose. So it's a little aromatic, it's a little rosy, but of course, you are going to get that musk inevitably as you give the fragrance a chance to dry down. Very, very well done. I'm really enjoying that one too. And also that one is really jumping off the test strip, and so I have a feeling that's going to be a really good performer. I haven't had the opportunity to sample that one on skin, but just based off of my initial impression, I have been wearing some of these over the past week. Didn't get a chance to wear all 14, but I can tell you that all 14 have something really, really special about them. The next one is by the different company. This one I have tried. This one is called Pure Eve. I actually did a video where I kind of went over a discovery set and I mentioned a bunch of them, including some of my favorites from the brand. But this one opens up, ooh, very bright, a little bit on the powdery side as well. I think it's the aldehydes in the opening that kind of give this bright, effervescent, sparkling nature to the fragrance. And so it opens up very bright and luminous, and then it also settles down to something that is on the bright and clean side. It never acquires any darker tendencies, and I think that if you're a fan of musk, you are really going to fall in love with this one. The next one that I want to talk about is by Atelier. I've done so many videos on this brand. I really love this brand, and it's called Musc Immortel. Now, this fragrance has iris in it. A few of the previous fragrances I discussed thought had iris, but this one actually does have iris. But this one has a bit of sweetness in the heart, nothing overly pronounced. It's really the patchouli that gives it that pleasant earthy quality in conjunction with the vetiver, but in the base you have ambrette, otherwise known as musk mallow, and that can kind of give off this musky and pear-like aroma, and this one is very well done. There's actually another fragrance in this list that gets sweeter, and it's not this one. This one also has ambrette in it, and this one by Atelier Materi is called Bois d'Ambrette. And so this one opens up a little spicy, so you have this mandarin orange and ginger combination, but once the ambrette kicks in, you have that slightly fruity sweetness. It has these pear-like tendencies. You have the musky component that starts to come through after about 20 or 30 minutes. And then you also have sandalwood, which gives off a creamy type of a sweetness. And I'm a fan of sandalwood. Whenever there's sandalwood in the base of a fragrance, I feel like it works in harmony with some other ingredients that could be leaning a little bit sweet. And this one has a really awesome effect, and I'm enjoying that one as well. I also did a video on Cacao Porcelana by this brand. Love it. One of my favorite chocolate or cacao fragrances of all time. So this next one takes a sweet turn, and this one is Musk Moscus by Rania J. Now, This has such an amazing vanilla note to it. I gotta read you the whole note breakdown. There's blackcurrant, sandalwood in the top, iris and vanilla in the heart, and then of course in the base you have white musk. But I think it's that sandalwood and vanilla combination that is so enticing, so decadent, so delicious. This is incredibly well done. All of these fragrances are awesome, but I'm a gourmand lover, and so this is the type of fragrance that I naturally gravitate towards. And I've tried a few Rania J fragrances in the past, and let me tell you that they last an incredibly long amount of time. Really beast mode performance. Really enjoy that one. Another one I'm gonna have to purchase if I'm being honest. And the next one by Tiziana Terenzi is called Dionisio. Now this one is this duality of fresh and sweet. So it has pheromone musks according to the note breakdown, but it also has some earthy tendencies. There's ambergris in here, but there's also vanilla. So it's sweet, it's a little incensey, it's spicy, it's musky. It seems like it goes in a few different directions. This is one of the more complex fragrances in this list. The next one is La Liturgie des Heures, and this one by Jovoy is one of the best, if not the best, frankincense slash olibanum fragrance I have ever smelled. I know I have a lot of favorites that contain this incense note, and there are a lot of incense notes out there ranging from copal to opopanax to myrrh, bitter myrrh, several varieties of myrrh as a matter of fact, but I love frankincense, and it really does remind me of like a Roman Catholic church, despite the fact that I've only been in one a few times in my life. But this smells amazing. It also has cypress, it has green notes in the opening, myrrh and olibanum, so there's a combination of both of those. But it has that lemony pine smell that you get from olibanum. Absolutely amazing. And then we have Stairway to Heaven by Juliette Mad. And this is another one that I have smelled several times leading up to this video. And I always told myself I'm going to get it because it opens up very bright and effervescent. So you have that aldehydic component in the opening, but then you have these berry notes as it starts to dry down in combination with the musks. And so this actually does lean a little bit on the sweet side, but not gourmand. Sweet only on account of the fruity tendencies. Completely unisex. I can see both men and women wearing this one very, very comfortably. And Juliette Mad has some amazing fragrances. It's about time I picked up one fragrance from that house because I've known about them for many, many years now, going back to 2012, which is when I initially discovered the brand. And I think Stilettos on Lex is a fragrance that I really love by them. And so that might be my first purchase, but this one is also very, very good. Now, we are talking about a holy grail musk fragrance, and it's by Parfums d'Empire, and it's called Musc Tonkin. Now, this fragrance, in the top, you get musk. In the heart, you get musk. In the base, you get, you guessed it, musk. This has Tonkin musk or Tonkin musk, and it comes from the Himalayan deer. And I think that people who like musk fragrances, people who love musk fragrances, this is the type of musk that they are looking for. They're looking for something that's a little bit animalic. They're looking for something that is a little bit on the barnyard side of things. And that is a very daring musk, but it's so organic. It's so true to form. It's so photorealistic. And by the way, I'm going to list all of the fragrances that I mentioned down below if you want quick access to any one of them. And they're going to be numbered so you can follow along. But now we're getting into my pick, and again, these are in no particular order. I think all 14 of them are absolutely incredible. And this fragrance by one of my favorite brands, I have been a devout follower and fan of this brand for a very long time. This one by Roja Parfum is called Musc Oud. I'm going to spray this. It's already sprayed, but I'm going to spray it again because what a beautiful atomizer you get as well. So with this fragrance, oh my God, this is one of the most complex fragrances I have ever smelled. And you get the musk right in the opening. You get the namesake of the fragrance. And I'm going to be honest, this is a fragrance that took me a few years to turn around to. And I finally ended up falling in love with this a couple years ago. And I said, you know what? one day a bottle is going to be mine. It has bergamot and lemon in the opening. You do get actually that lemon and bergamot combination. There is this refreshing citrusy quality in the opening. In the heart, you have this bouquet of flowers, rose, jasmine, ylang-ylang. But here's where the complexity really sets in, and it happens in the base. So you have musk, oud, leather, thus granting the fragrance some darker tendencies. You have precious woods, ambrette, birch, not overly smoky, oak moss, yes, it does have this verdant undercurrent, tonka bean, vanilla, patchouli, sandalwood, and nutmeg. What I get mostly is the musk, I get the oud, I get some of those green earthy tendencies. There's a slight bit of sweetness, probably leaning more in the direction of vanilla than tonka bean, but I can't tell you enough how much I love this fragrance. And this is also one of those fragrances from this list that are going to do so incredibly well in this time of the year, because this lasts, it performs. If you can't already tell by the color of the liquid inside the bottle. And by the way, every time I wear this fragrance, I do like 1 or 2 sprays, because that is enough to get you noticed. It's such an amazing performer. And I just want to conclude by saying thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you to Jovoy and Francois for this collaboration. I'm very privileged, and it's been a pleasure to be a part of it, to help curate the Musk list as the video contributor for Cafleurebon. Again, you have the opportunity to win a full bottle of any of these 14 fragrances. All you have to do is follow the link to the article down below, read through the article, leave a quality comment, make sure that you're a registered reader, and you can win any one of these 14 fragrances. It's going to be your choice. And obviously, I would also encourage people to check out this discovery box, 75 euros, free shipping, international shipping, and the folks over at Jovoy are absolutely incredible, and the customer service is second to none. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. These have been 14 incredible musk-based fragrances. If you own or have tried any of the fragrances in this list, let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below. Also, please don't forget to support this channel by subscribing to it. Enter for your chance to win a full-size bottle. Hit that notification bell. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I love you all. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.